I'm Maddie Kohls. I am a 2022 NC State alumni with an animal science degree, and I'm currently a second-year student at the College of Veterinary Medicine as a 2027 DVM candidate. My research experience last summer was focusing on colorectal cancers and the metastasis throughout the endothelium. So pretty much what that means is I took cancer cells and then I floated them through blood vessels that I had made inside a little tiny chip, and then I looked at how they metastasized or relocated to other sites. And the importance of that was, if you can figure out why they're metastasizing, you can put a stop to it, and it makes it easier to treat for patients. It helped shape my career goals because I've always had an interest in oncology. I took a gap year between undergraduate and going to vet school and did a lot of oncology research, more on the drug development side, which I really enjoyed, and it really sparked that interest. But working with more of the mechanisms of cancer was really interesting, and I feel like really helped me solidify a passion for oncology and especially just research in general. I have really gained a lot of skills working with cancer cells, which has been very impactful. I feel like it's opened up a lot of doors for me. Since working with the Shelton lab, they do mostly like people cancer. So it has actually opened a door for me to do more animal cancer research, which is very exciting. I feel like I learned a lot about like cell culture and how to like calculate very tiny microscopic amounts, which is crazy. Sometimes we would calculate stuff that's literally like the size of a raindrop, which it's very tiny. And then making the devices that we would build the blood vessels and to flow the cancer cells through was really interesting, and I feel like very cool. So this was my first time working with a faculty member as a veterinary student. I had done some like undergraduate research. So working with Dr. Shelton, I think she's just the best person, quite honestly. She's like very kind and patient. And like I said, I have more of like an animal background, and this was more like human medicine. So there was like a tiny bit of a learning curve, and she was just always very like patient and really took the time to explain things to me. And if I had more questions, she was never annoyed or bothered that I was asking. She really just wanted me to be successful and like have a full understanding of what we were working on and kind of the importance of it. I would just encourage students to do it. I know one thing that made me hesitate about doing my research project last summer was that I didn't feel like I knew enough or had enough skills to do it. And that's the great thing about research, is that really no one knows, and that's what they're trying to figure out. They are trying to figure out the answer to whatever problem they have hypothesized. So I would really just encourage students to find a faculty member, find something that they feel like they could be passionate about, and just dive into it. And then if you realize that you really like it, that's great. You've figured out something else about yourself. And if you realize like, oh, I enjoyed doing research, but this wasn't really for me, then you've also learned something about yourself, and you can kind of take the next steps to figure that out.